Welcome back to Wife Life with Amanda. Today's episode explores the comfort trap. When we're fine, quietly replaces connection. Settle in and listen with an open heart as Amanda shares a story many couples will recognize.
There was a time when Ken and I were so comfortable together that we could spend an entire evening watching Netflix, barely speaking, and I thought, this is love. But love, my sisters, isn't a sofa, it's a garden, and if you stop tending it, even the prettiest parts begin to wilt. Love needs pruning, watering, sunlight, and a bit of beautiful mess. It needs laughter, effort, surprise, softness, apologies, and adventure. It needs both warmth and motion. Hi, I'm Amanda, and on How to Keep Your Man, we're talking about the comfort trap, that quiet season where love stops growing because we stop watering it. It started so subtly I didn't notice. We had a rhythm: work, supper, a bit of TV, then bed. Peaceful, predictable, and numb. One night, as I scrolled through my phone, Ken asked, "Babe, do you miss the way we used to talk?" "I mean, we talk all the time," I said. He smiled gently. "About bills, groceries, and traffic." That one hurt because it was true. We had replaced connection with convenience, curiosity with comfort, passion with predictability. We had become roommates with shared memories instead of lovers with shared dreams. Comfort feels lovely. No drama, no shouting, just soft quiet. But sometimes that quiet hides emotional distance. It's like sitting in warm bathwater that slowly goes cold. You don't notice the change until you start to shiver. We stopped flirting, stopped dressing up for each other. Even our goodnight kisses became habit instead of affection. We lived in the same space but drifted into separate evenings, me scrolling, him watching sports, both of us breathing the same air but not reaching. And if someone asked, "How's your marriage?" I'd smile and say, "We're fine." But fine is often a quiet surrender. The turning point came at a friend's birthday party. I watched Ken laughing, really laughing, with people he hadn't seen in ages. I realized I hadn't seen that light in his eyes for months, and I knew I'd lost mine too. On the drive home, I finally said, "Do you think we're getting too comfortable?" He glanced at me and said, "Maybe it's time we start dating again. Each other." Those words stayed with me. Dating again meant effort, creativity, and vulnerability. Everything comfort had quietly stolen. But it also meant possibility. So we did. We started small. Friday dinners, phones off. It felt awkward at first, like two people trying to remember their favorite song. But we asked real questions again. What's been on your mind? What do you dream about these days? Slowly the sparks returned. We danced in the kitchen, left love notes on the fridge, touched more, laughed more. We remembered that love is a verb, not background noise. Here's the truth. Many couples mistake quiet for peace. But peace isn't silence. Peace is engagement without chaos, two hearts resting together while still reaching. Comfort can become complacency, and complacency is love's slowest poison. It sneaks in under the warm blanket of familiarity until you stop seeing the miracle of the person beside you. So here's what I learned. Never stop dating your husband. Don't let routine become your romance. Ask him how his day really was. Kiss him for no reason. Hold his hand in public, even after 10 years. Write him a note. Call him just to say you miss him. Make his favorite meal for no reason but love. Surprise him. Compliment him. Laugh at his jokes even when you've heard them all before. Marriage doesn't die from fights. It dies from quiet neglect. But comfort, when nurtured, can become something sacred, a safe place where love breathes easily, where you can rest but never rust. Today, when Ken and I sit on the couch, I still love the quiet, but now it's warm, not distant. We talk about dreams again, fears again, little hopes for the week. We've learned that comfort should mean closeness that's still alive, curious, and awake. Some evenings we sit in silence, holding hands, the kind of silence that feels like music, not absence. So, my sisters, if you've been coasting on, "We're fine," maybe it's time to water your garden again. Plan a date. Ask a deeper question. Reach for his hand before he reaches for the remote. Tell him you still choose him. And if you've forgotten how, start small. One smile, one soft word, one shared laugh. Share this episode with a sister who needs the reminder that love grows only when we choose to keep it alive. And join me next time as we continue learning how to keep our men and our hearts with grace